Hello everybody, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and today I want to talk to you about the need, the remaining need for plug-in hybrid cars. And here's what I mean. There's nothing more that I would love than owning 2 electric cars. And I know that by the end of next year, when my Model 3 is going to come, I'm going to have 2 electric cars for the family, and I am going to, trade off maybe my Chevy Volt and all that. Now, the reason there is still a need for plug-in hybrid cars is because in certain areas, I would actually venture to say in most areas, the charging infrastructure, and when I say charging, I always mean fast charging. The charging infrastructure is spotty, I would call it non-reliable. Even when I go to New York City, and I know a lot of spots for to plug your car, sometimes it's just not enough. It's taken, an ICE car parked by it, so it's not like when you go to a gas station, you know you're going to get gas. Under normal circumstances, there is no way you're not going to get gas. And it's not the same with plug-in with the charging stations. For example, I'm driving the Volt now, and I have to go to a funeral, unfortunately. So my ride is to Hackensack, New Jersey, which is about 40 miles from where I work. So I would have loved to take my leave. My leave is 80 miles on the button, and I know that I can make it back and forth. I mean, I can drive, conservatively, and I can make it back and forth, but it's just on the cut. Now, if I had a Bolt EV, of course you can go back and forth, not a problem. But if I had a Bolt EV and I had to go 100 miles or 110 miles each way, now you're talking about a little, you're stretching it. In other words, except for the Tesla, which has their own reliable, well-calculated and growing charging network, all the other cars in most areas of the United States, even where I live, which very populated and has a lot more options, it's still, you cannot comfortably say, I'm going to go out of my range because I know I'm going to find a fast charging station and it's going to be open, and I'm going to charge, and it's going to be not a problem. And that's why for most of the area, for most of the parts of the country, you still need a plug-in hybrid car. Now, the Volt, which I own and drive now, happens to be the absolute best solution for now, because it has such a superior electric range. For example, this car right now averages 122 miles per gallon. I have not put gas in this car for now maybe 2 months. There was a stretch last year we didn't put gas for 4 months. But I know if I want to go, I don't have to think about it. I mean, I always charge the car, and I always drive electric on the car. And the electric drive of the Volt is just spectacular pleasure. It's so smooth and quick. So it's very, very good. There's no question about it. But there's still a need. There is still a need. The transition has not yet occurred. So owning my Nissan Leaf, for example, as my only car is something I cannot do. I cannot do that. There's no way that I can only have that as my only car. I still have a need to go out of the range. And now, when the 150 miles Nissan Leaf and the 225 miles Nissan Leaf come, and even the Chevy Bolt EV, that can be your only car, but there are some limitations. Still, there are some limitations. You cannot take it, cross country and or far away and know that you're going to be able to plug everywhere. You know what I mean? I remember last few months ago I was in the University of Maryland where my son is, and on campus there are 8 or even more charging stations. 8 charging stations. They were all taken, which of course made me extremely happy. But again, what if I'm stuck? You know what I mean? It's not yet there. It's not there yet to say, okay, I'm now free and go. I mean, I know it will come. It will take time, but my point is that the need for plug-in hybrid cars is still incredibly important, and I highly recommend that if you choose the one, I chose the Volt, which is has such a tremendous electric range, 50 miles per. Right now my car reads 64 miles of a projected range. So you get in the summertime where I live, you get 50 to 60 miles pure electric ride, not a problem, none whatsoever. So conclusion, the need for plug-in hybrid is still there, and it's going, in my opinion, it's going to be here for a long time. The pure electric car as your only car that you can do whatever you want with it is not there yet, except for the Tesla. That's why I'm very anxious to see how the deliveries of the Model 3 is going to take place, and how Tesla is going to meet the need of more cars charging on superchargers on the highways. It's just going to be a greater need because a lot of people are going to drive that car. All right, that's it for today. Give me your thoughts, what you think, maybe in your area how it is, and all that we can share. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all my amazing new subscribers. I got a whole bunch of them, and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thanks everybody.